Okay, today I'm excited to take a look at Etekcity's latest voltson smart outlet, the ESW15 USA. This is a pre-release Etekcity has sent me to review, and it appears to be an upgraded version of the popular ESW01 that I've recently reviewed. So let's take a look at the new features that come with this smart outlet. On the back of the box, Etekcity's placed the voltson smart Wi-Fi outlet specifications. It has the same 98 to 164 feet wireless distance as the previous model plug. It maintains the same compatibility as before. The maximum power is now 1800 watts at 15 amps, which was 1008 amps before, so we've increased by 800 watts and 7 amps, so that's a nice little upgrade there. And the same input at 120 volts and 60 hertz. Inside the box, there's our outlet. So we've changed from a circular shape to a rectangular in the new model. Appears to be an indicator light, and maybe a reset hole there in the front, a grounded plug, some sort of window here on the bottom, and we've got the QR codes for setup, as well as a repeat of the model information and operating conditions they suggest using it in, which is between 14 and 104 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's see what else is in the box. Here we have the voltson smart Wi-Fi outlet guide for model ESW15 USA. The instructions for setting up the ESW15 outlet are the same as with the ESW01. It's just a matter of getting their app and making sure that you're connected to a 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi network for the initial setup there. It has to be a 2.4 gigahertz network. And I'll take you through setting up this ESW15 with your Wi-Fi network now. So once you've installed the vesync app from the Apple App Store, you can just go into My Home. As you can see, it will show you your other Etekcity products in here. There's my other plug. And if you hit plus, it'll guide you through the setup. So we're in Add Device now. Go over to Wi-Fi Outlet. Select the Etekcity 15 amp Wi-Fi outlet. And then push on Start Setup. Alright, and as instructed, you're going to take the plug and hold down on the power button for 10 seconds. And the light should start to flash rapidly. Alright, so now I'm going to click Next and join the network. The outlet will set up its own setup network, so we're going to go in there now. Now I'm going to switch back over to the setup. Okay, great, so the connection was successful, and I'm just going to change the name here to something better. We'll call it ESW15 Review for now. And push OK, and now the outlet's all set up. Now that we're in the app UI, I'm just going to go ahead and push the on and off. And I can hear the outlet clicking behind me, so I know it's working. Now it's time to plug in some devices and see how it works. So when I was first looking at the plug, I wasn't quite sure what this window here on the bottom was for, and I just discovered it, so I wanted to show you before I went any further. This hole is actually a light sensor, and if you cover that up, that little window will illuminate as a nightlight. So I thought that nightlight was a nice little differentiating feature that you don't get with the competition. So now that we solved that mystery, what I want to do is take this outlet through a bit of a stress test. So given the ESW15 outlet's 1800 watt rating, I wanted to test it with a high draw appliance. So first let's see how much power my vacuum uses. So my vacuum uses almost 1200 watts, so it should be a pretty good test here. So now we'll turn on the plug from the app. And so as you saw when the vacuum was running, the vesync app was showing the same watt readouts as the kilowatt, so the power reporting seems to be very accurate. And the fact that power monitoring is a standard feature on these Etekcity outlets is really nice. And just like with all the other Etekcity outlets, the ESW15 is also compatible with the Amazon Alexa system. So let's go over and add a device inside the Alexa app. So we'll go to Plug and select vesync and discover devices. So now we'll go to plugs. And there's our ESW15. Alexa, turn on the smart outlet.
Okay.
Alexa, turn off the smart outlet.
Okay. This review is awesome.
Okay, so up here I have the Etekcity ESW01, the ESW15, and the TPLink HS105 smart plugs. My favorite so far is the ESW15. It has all the features of the ESW1, but it can run higher watt appliances. It has this really cool nightlight, and has the rectangular shape that I prefer. The TP-Link is slightly smaller, but does not include energy monitoring, and the case has started to develop cracks. So as always, I hope you found that review helpful, and if you did, please consider subscribing to my channel and clicking on the like button below or leaving me a comment. Thank you.